I think the team and study group experiences has been one of the best kind of challenges for me, because you work with all sorts of people when you're out in the business world, and you might have settled into a comfort zone and where you came from, and you're used to the people you work with 5 days a week. I like experiencing working with different types of people, and the variety of viewpoints and experiences that they bring to the table make for a really great learning experience, aside from just the content that the professor is providing.
I love how collaborative a lot of the classes are here at Booth, and so I tend to seek out classmates very early on, establish sort of 3 to 4 person study groups, and then we go throughout the quarter. We meet once a week, which when you're taking 3 or 4 classes and meeting 3 or 4 study groups can get busy, but I think it's a really productive use of time. I think, again, having people who have different experiences, complementary skill sets, bringing different types of knowledge bases to the table, and sitting around hashing out problem sets or discussing cases. I mean, I've learned as much sometimes through those mechanisms as I have then going and kind of sitting in class and hearing the case get played out or going over the next lecture. I think one of the great things is working with second years is they're only 1 year into the program, so they very much understand where you're coming in, kind of where they were a year before. I think they reach out to you, they make sure that you have groups that you're in, or that you're able to be working with other students, or inviting you into their study groups. I think they kind of lead by example in terms of being the first people to kind of raise their hand and participate in a class discussion.
Let me share with you stories about my interview experience with consulting. So again, consulting interviews are very case-based, and there's a very specific way to sort of address a lot of the answers or the questions. The second years were instrumental. I can't emphasize how important they were in helping us prepare for the interviews. They had done this the year before, and they really came out and made themselves available week after week to help us practice and prepare for the interviews. I did about 30 practice sessions with second year students, and these are full 1-hour sessions, so about 30 hours with second year students before I even went into my first interview. And that to me really speaks about the collaboration that Chicago Booth has and how they really want everyone here to succeed and be a better community overall.